Hey guys, Frankie here with our communal tarot for the week. Hope these are offering some support as we all just throw ourselves at life and it throws something back at us. I'm really starting to see how the group tarots are really resonating for me when I'm talking to people. It's just like, oh, that's right. Talking to a friend and she was saying all this stuff at work and I said, oh yeah, the group tarot was saying how, like, to acknowledge how much energy it takes to work with people. It's not necessarily drama, it's more like sort of acknowledge it and that you need to, got hair dramas, need to sort of refill our energy levels when we have to deal with lots of people. Okay, let's see, what have we got for our collective week? And it's nice, isn't it, to think that we're all connected with the idea that there's no matter, we don't know each other, we're all in different parts of the world, but there's the idea that there's things coming up that we are all kind of sharing in our own way. Okay, which I think will offer some comfort this week because it looks like we've got like endings. And when we have endings, it's nice to know you're not on your own dealing with it. So the Ten of Swords is at once a relief, but also a kind of grief comes with an ending, but also know that if this is for you, it can't get worse. That as soon as it ends, then the new dawn begins. And the important thing to concentrate on is how to move forward consciously, whether you take your baggage with you or not to the other side of this. This is what this card is, like how much baggage you're going to take with you as you pass from A to B across this emotional event. Are you going to be like this guy with no baggage and just clear-sighted? Or are you going to take a story along the lines of, these furies, these three, create a narrative that the world's against you somehow? Or are you just going to move on? Keep the fresh air in your face and your heart open. Because I think if you do manage to do that, and this is for all of us, remember, is there's this gorgeous opening of the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. I love this card because it's like the idea that the world surprises and delights you. So this is the Mythic Tarot, and so this is the story of Narcissus getting surprised to see his reflection and then falling in love with himself. But then in the myth, he took it too far and it led to his death. This is more like the surprise and delight of what's within you, what you have to offer. And that's really important if you're in a relationship with another person or just the world. But if you have had a bit of a blow, like things haven't worked out in some way and you do need to move on, then this is very dramatic, like this is descent into hell for Persephone. But I think the beautiful thing about this card, I've started to, all these decades I've read cards, is when life does throw you something like this, like an ending that maybe you didn't exactly choose, the descent into yourself, like sort of submerge into your inner world. It's an opportunity to collect your energy, rest, and be patient with yourself. And then when you discover the thing in this deep dive within yourself, it can be like this beautiful glittering jewel that you bring back up into the world when you face the world again. And often that is just like a stronger sense of self, like a beautiful increase in self-esteem, all the things that make you more aware of your value in the world. So, because here we go, coming up next is this beautiful use of your creativity, the return of hope. Yeah, wonderful. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which we got last week, all about the how exhausting it is can be dealing with people, being aligned with our sense of what we can create in the world. It's up to us. Success and transformation. So let's get another card on this Ten of Swords, I reckon. Just to sort of give us a better idea of what's ending. Of course, this is general. Yeah. But Ten of Swords is that feeling where you curl up and just don't want to be in the world because you've got to lick your wounds in some form or other. So the Ten of Swords with the Six of Swords. And it can be good to sort of meet it face on when there's an ending in your world. And I think this is the World card, which is like beautiful concept of Ouroboros, like the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning. And I think it's a nice way to look at it too, because I think it might be consciously deciding not to think a certain way. Like, I think that's why I was talking about baggage. Like, really consciously choose the ending, even if it didn't look like you chose it, and really leave this baggage on behind you and get on your boat and have this sense of clarity with your thinking, not this narrative that you've taken along with you through life. I think we've all experienced that beautiful feeling of being on a boat or standing at a beach and just having that fresh air give you the sense that you've cleared the cobwebs. It's that kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to pick a different pack for the Seven of Swords, and I think it's interesting because this is the second week in a row we've had the Seven of Wands, not Swords, Wands. I love the Mythic deck because it's got such a great story to go with it. So Seven of Wands. Ooh, with the Seven of Cups. Hilarious. Yeah, I feel like it's like, maybe don't act right now. Like, save your energy. So if there's lots of, if the temptation to talk a lot about how badly done by you were, try and resist it. Try and save your energy, because it's like you've got to build up this head of energy to transform into this butterfly, this Death card. Like, it's worth it. It's worth resisting the short-term satisfaction of having a bitch or a moan, because keep it internal, keep yourself submerged, as in take a rest from the world sort of thing. And I think the idea is to let things cool down. And I think it is interesting because when you do purposefully channel your energy, you create something pretty amazing, and save your energy for that. I know how hard it is to resist a good moan. Okay, so a card on death, or the big challenge to transform that we're all leading to, that this ending is leading to, that you're getting the hope and the capacity to create coming into your world next. And it will, ooh, wow, create this big change. Okay, High Priestess. Yeah, this is big. Oh, how nice to know we're all going through it together. Yeah, the High Priestess. This is yeah, I think you're going to have to trust your internal world to know how to move on in the next one. Do we need another card with this? Yeah, you might be feeling really worried because change isn't easy. So there'll be worry, but I think what it's saying is just do your best to stay in touch with that inner knowing, that deep sense of feeling, not like a temporary emotional feeling, more like a deeper sense of what you're supposed to be doing in life. I think that's what it's asking us to do. Yeah, and when you're connected with that, you're much more aligned with the smaller choices that are required. Yeah, so this is a big change. So save your energy for it. Okay, I think I need one more card. Yeah, it's definitely saying connect to our inner world to help us navigate it. Yeah, maybe this pack again. So just one more card on the transformation, and try as best you can to trust your internal world, your internal guidance, which is an emotional sort of or heart-based knowing. Do your best to not worry and not to kick up drama around the change. Save your energy. You're going to have to be patient and maybe even silent until you've cooled off a bit, and just really consciously say, okay, draw a line under everything to this change which may be forced, and try and I think what it's saying is try not to be too dramatic, like black and white with how you think about things. Try and bring your heart into it. Don't be distracted by they're bad, I'm good. Like do you know what I mean? Like it's deeper than that. Like get in touch with self-love, find a way to replenish yourself so that you have the energy to make the changes required, because you do have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself to be able to move forward and sometimes in life you can't take two little steps over a chasm, you have to take one big leap. So I think it is, you might need to take an ambitious step, and often to do that we need other people to help us. And just gently, like when this card comes along and it's the Ten of Swords and something's come to an end, the other thing is you might have been stuck and actually all this energy is released as you move forward all of a sudden. And that's why there's all this can be around us when that happens, because all the energy is moving again after sort of stagnancy. Okay, well, we're not alone as we navigate this. and I'll be back next week, see how we all go, because that's the thing, we can all rely on. Things change, things don't stay the same, and it's a dynamic week. All right, see you soon. Bye.